Subramanium Swamy filed a case challenging the seat-sharing agreement that was inked between India and the UAE that had paved the way for the Jet-Etihad deal. The Supreme Court has said the plea should not be limited to just that agreement between Jet and Etihad. Ashmit Kumar now joining us with that story. So Ashmit, what does this mean? Is the Supreme Court in that sense, questioning all treaties that have been entered into when it comes to seat sharing?
Well, as you rightly pointed out, Subramanium Swamy had in fact raised this issue of the Jet-Etihad deal and the alleged undue benefits flowing towards Etihad by way of this treaty. But the Supreme Court today, while hearing these contentions, raised a preliminary issue. The Supreme Court observed that Swamy's allegation had in fact been towards the line to suggest that the treaty was the one responsible, and hence towards that end, through some very pointed observations, the apex court had sought to widen the scope of the proceedings before the apex court, and towards that end has suggested Subramaniam Swamy to not just challenge the Jet-Etihad deal, but to take it a step further and to challenge the India-UAE bilateral treaty as well, responsible in terms of seat-sharing agreements. Now, this is going to be crucial also because Swamy had, in fact, as a part of his petition, alleged that there were various other airlines that had also been claiming undue benefits and that it had cost the exchequer a sum of nearly 10,000 crore rupees. So towards that end, what we also understand is that the apex court has suggested to Swamy to include other parties as well, other airlines, when we're speaking of the likes of Indigo, SpiceJet, Go, to be made a party in this case. So clearly now, what we understand is that the scope of the proceedings have been widened. The other airlines will be held accountable and be answered questions. The government will have to answer in its defense of the treaty between India and UAE. And clearly this will be a matter where serious questions will be raised. Swamy, of course, has raised allegations of 10,000 crore rupees lost to the exchequer. So this is one matter that will come into focus in the month of July when the apex court resumes hearing in this case.